Hello, this is Seth Lewis from Lantern Home Inspections, here to perform a sewer line camera inspection on property 6415 North Burridge Avenue, Portland, Oregon 97217. Current time is 8:36 a.m. on May 7th, 2020. The house is facing east. I'm here on the west side of the house, on the northwest side. I've located a clean out inside the basement, but the cast iron has melded with the brass fitting, and it's just pretty much welded on there. So it's not something that I will remove forcibly. I could probably, but anyway, there's a 4-inch cast iron clean out here on the roof that I've located. This should be accessible to the city or to the lateral for this property. Hopefully there's not a bunch of turns, so that I can just go straight from here to. Purpose of this inspection is to determine the overall condition and serviceability of the sewer lateral for this property to the city main. I have water running from the kitchen sink. I'm going to go ahead and go to where I can see the, and it does look like we're going to have a lot of turns. That can really hinder. Oh, look, I'm going to go ahead and zero out right here where it transitions from cast iron to ABS. This is a newer line, so there's the water running from the kitchen. I'm just going to go ahead and continue on. Well, that was just a small section. We now transition back to cast. So here's a transition point from the cast iron to the concrete. I'm unable to see that I'm unable to see at this point if it's sealed in that area. There are no obstructions. So it looks like there might be a root intrusion there. It's starting to narrow the flow path. Somewhat of a So it looks to me like there might be a breach in the line right here. Can't really tell for sure, but It looks like there's something going on here that's allowing this water to stand. And you can notice it's has a small reverse slope. So as you can see, things are just stopping up here because there is a reverse slope. You can see the flow of water pretty much water's still flowing, but debris is starting to So a little hump in the line is kind of causing really difficult plunge here. So that area is just making it very difficult to plunge forward here. Looks like we're into clay here now. This transition is obviously indicates that I'm off the property now. Looks like. And there's the end. All right, at 78 feet, we now have reached the city main. There are two areas that I have to mark for further evaluation. So I'm going to pull back to those areas. Right here. There's definitely something going on in this area, as there might be a breach point here. Definitely it's collecting debris and water. When I got there, it was pretty much stopped up a little bit. Water was flowing over it, but it was still stopped up quite a bit. My camera pushed that out, so I'm going to mark this area and then come back and mark. Okay, I've marked this area with white paint. It is on the property. It's on the sidewalk area. So I'm going to come back to that route as well, which in itself is narrowing. You can see it most likely could be shaved out, but it is starting to narrow, so I'm going to locate this as well. Okay, I've marked this area as well. Remember, I zeroed out my foot counter from where the ABS pipe begins under the home, I think. It actually could be outside the home. Okay, So this concludes the sewer line camera inspection. As you saw with me going to and from the city main, there are two issues for concern. I'm assuming that these issues are fixable with maybe a hydrojet or even a shave machine. Definitely need to investigate it further, as there might be a breach in the line at the 48 feet mark, just because I saw insects and kind of dirt debris as well. So that might be an issue as well. That's on the sidewalk. Again, this is a failed sewer line camera inspection because of those two issues and needs further evaluation. Thank you for choosing Lantern Inspections.